message here. Alright, so right now, so let me see what I have in test character. Guess we have full character, great. Meaning that first of all I have to build my, oh yeah, it's got all the animations, so let's set them up first. Die 1, idle needs to be looped. Run needs to be looped again. So is walk. Alright. Let me take a look back at the little map here. So let's see. Alright, so I'm also texting, so hold on. Character, blah, it looked like we were at this part. We have to stitch the limbs to the, that's the last part. So, but since I had to redo some work, so let me just put this on the side. Since I had to redo some work, my new character is now, okay, so we did apply that, that's great. Resources, player character, let's get a player character out and let's make a new player character, enemy character right now. We're going to take this guy. We're going to take out everything except for armature. Main bone. Alright. We're going to call it enemy character. Let's change this to old. And basically I need to put that in here. So yeah, we have two things, my limbs, which is all of this, and they all have scripts. We are good. We're going to delete this guy and make this our new prefab. Replace anyway. Great, let's see. Technically, oh, I also need to have a little animator so I know what's going on. So I can see that the animations are working. Let's go into the test character. Now it's a lot better. Now it's a lot cleaner. Animator controller. So we're gonna call this there should be only one right now. And then this character animator, we're going to put all of our animations. Die 1, idle. Actually, let's start with run. Run 1, great. Jump, idle 1, and die 1, and walk 1. Okay, so let's see if this has worked. Apply. I hope this moves. And it's not moving. How come? Oh, I didn't attach the controller to it. Okay, now it should move. Yes. Great. That's cool. That means that we have an armature here that's moving around and doing the animations. Awesome. Apply. And let's jump into the code. Character builder. So right now when I start, it should go fetch that character builder and build a list of all the limbs. We are good. But now we need to, fill these guys. List of parts and then list of instantiated parts. Cool. Alright, so I know where I stand. Let me look at my little map. Where did I put it? Right here. Okay, so basically first I need to I need to get in touch with the main bone. Let's see what it's called. This guy. Okay. So basically I'm going to make a transform. Let's make it public for now. I call it my main bone. And I'm going to make a little function to get it. Oh, actually it would be nice to, because originally I planned on just doing transform dot, let's see, debug dot log this dot transform dot get child. Can't do find child because it's not going to find it. Get child 0 dot name. I think I should do this on start. Yeah, so basically we've had a problem with the cat jumping into the baby's crib, thinking that it's his own. So I gotta figure out a way so he doesn't jump in there. Ooh, child out of bound. Oh, sorry, it's not this transform. It's the player's transform. And the player is called character game object. So character game object dot transform dot name. Let's clear this. I think the first child it's going to find is armature. Yeah, it's armature. I basically need to dig deep because I don't think find child will do anything. find child only works if it is a superficial child like armature. It will find armature, but it will not. Let's test it out. I found armature, and it can find my limbs, but it can't dig in and find main bone. Let's see. Yeah, null reference. Okay. Okay, so basically I have to find a way to dig deep and find the bone by looking at. So I can probably do, yeah, I'll do like a recursive transform. Find bone. Yeah, find bone child. And we're going to pass it a transform bone and a string that is bname. And I'm gonna say first for each transform t in bone. I'm gonna say we're gonna do. Should I get out of the? Yeah. If we find the name, if the name is the same as that bone, we return that thing. Else, we can cache the result. Yeah, this way we'll just get out. So we can say I should find for each bone, look at the name. If it is, return that bone. Then we just recursively do that again, cache the result. If it's null, if the result is not null, we return the result. Okay. So if t dot name is equal to bname, we're gonna say just return t, and then we're gonna do bone. Here we're gonna pass t, which is I should call child. That way it'll be more understandable. Child, and same thing, bname. And then we're gonna say if res is not equal to null, okay, but then if we don't find it, return null. Okay, I can even debug this to say found this child. Let's see if that works. That should work. Get main bone. So we're gonna say Oh, my main bone is equal to find um, passing in the character game object dot transform and the string main bone. And here we can say if my main bone is not equal to null, debug log found plus mainBone.name. Let's see how this pans out. Actually, this is going to be very helpful because I'm going to need this function a couple more times when I need to stitch all of the meshes to the armature. So I'm going to need to find the bone and yeah, found main bone. Awesome. And actually, if I were to go in this character builder, my main bone is, oh, yes, it is that. Great. Okay, so now that I have a reference to main bone, I should do I should build the list. Yeah, so basically I should build, yeah, so now I have the bone, I should build this list. Oh, actually I need it right here. Okay, so we're gonna call it build full list of limbs. And we're going to say basically for each of the transforms in the let me see. What were they called? So for each one of these guys, oh yeah, I have a, yeah, I have reference to this thing. Let's get their names. Because I'm just going to do if the name is blah, do this. Let's get their names. Say just contains. How do I get each one of them? Oh, I got it. Arm R, arm L, leg R. Okay. Yeah. First of all, I want to get in touch with their script, which is called full name script. Okay. Um, ooh, torso is gonna be. Hmm. Hmm. Do I have get random parts? Yeah, I have. Yeah, I have everything I need. I have this function that I made last time. The only thing I need is, so if it's left arm, if it's right arm, then FLS. Oops. Dot. What is it called? List of parts is equal to get random list of parts, and we're gonna say we're gonna pass is right as a predicate, and my arm parameters. But actually, my arm parameters need to be changed. Do I do that on awake? Where are my arm parameters? Ah, up arm low, and we need shoulders. That's what I forgot. Okay. Arm params and is left. Jesus. Leg params is right. Leg params and is left. And for torso, we're just going to say, since there's only one torso to get, dot list of parts dot add, and we're just going to add the thing that returns me a random torso. Get random chest. And it's not torso, it's chest. So now I'm going to stick this in start. What is this? It's going to go away. Let's check it out. Okay, no crash, that's good. So my full arm, oh there we go. So full arm R is composed of arm low, arm up, V1, V2, which is random, fingers V1, hand V1, shoulder V1. This should be the same, yeah, same but L instead of R. And then foot V1, V2, and V1. Let's try it again to see if the randomness works. Yeah, 2, 2, 1, it was 1, 2 something. Okay. Now it's a question of instantiating these bad boys and stitching them where they need to go. Let me look at my little map here. So if I have my list, I'm just going to say for each one of these guys in the list, first we're going to get the component for each one of the limbs in the things. We can do find that I need to, yeah. Yeah, I guess so. I'm gonna tell her later. I'm gonna do void stitch to bone. Yeah. Limbs to bones. All limbs to all bones. Capital. So first I'm gonna have to get a reference to the script that is... do I have... First I need to get my limbs, and then for each one of these, get these guys. Okay. Jesus. Transform. I'm gonna get a full limb script. Get component, full limb script, and then I'm gonna do another for each. Should I? What about I just... because it's all gonna be the same. What if I pass that transform in the first place? And I can say... now for each... is it a game object? I think it's a game object. It's a game object. Game object limb in fls dot list of parts. So the name of the bone is going to be that mesh minus, so string bone name to find name of bone to find. Is basically this limb dot transform dot name dot substring from 0 to what are we taking away? How many characters? I think. Let me see. Oh, I'm gonna crash. Never mind. I'm not even starting that. So okay, so we're gonna need arm up L, so -2. Yeah, the V1 needs to stay away. Okay, and then I can get a reference to capital T transform. I'm gonna call it like the bone, and here's my little cool little function here. Passing in that main bone, my main bone, and looking for this string. Okay, and then I'm going to say game object inst geo is equal to instantiate okay, we're going to instantiate the limb at the bone dot position and the bone dot rotation as a game object. And now I'm going to parent them. Oh yeah, I'm gonna parent them and then add them to the list. Dot transform dot parent is equal to that bone, right? And I'm going to dot list of instantiated pair. I need this for later when I need to take the bones away. Dot add inst geo. All right, let's. Hey. Oh. Haha. I forgot something. I'm gonna need to be passing in. So attach limbs to bones, but for this one full limb list. For this one full limb, I need to do that for each one of the. So void attach all limbs to all bones. And I'm gonna say for each transform. Geez, what does it say? Tracked reference. I don't even know what that is. Transform. I'll find it at some point. Full limb in my limbs, and we're going to do that. Attach all bones for each one of these dudes. Okay, and let's see what we've got. No crashes. That's a good start. Let's see it. Yay! Cool, so we've got this, and if we were to do it again, does it look like the same? Oh no. Yeah, the shoulder is different, but I keep on getting... Huh. Okay, yeah, it is random. Okay, good. That's pretty cool. Now I need to, why did the chest not come up? I know, but the head and the rest of the body is fine because I never told it to do anything. Full torso. Ah, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Come on. Oh, there we go. You got something? Yay. Okay, so now we have this character guy who's got a limb list. And each one here says like my full arm, my full right arm's health is... First of all, it's composed of all these objects. Right? Oh, I need to... I don't want it to be called clone. I don't want it to be called clone. Okay, but anyways, yeah, let's fix that now. Basically, I need to cache the name, I think. Correct limb name is equal to. Oh. Yeah, I could just do intscameObject.name is equal directly to not name of the bones file, but let's see. I think that should do the trick. If not, I'm just going to take a substring. Just cache the name and take a substring. What was I? Cool. No more clones. Okay, now I'm just going to make a function for attach the rest of that shit. Yeah, like get a random head, get a... So what we need the... Yeah, okay, so let's look at the code. We need a spine. Let's adapt that function that gets me a chest. Okay, then basically let's find where it's pooping. And it is pooping where? Wait, where's my red? Okay, here we're good. Where can I fit a function to fetch me the rest of my limbs? be a nice way of doing it. Let's see. Build full limb list. That's just for those transforms. So it's what I don't want to do. Attach limb to bones. That's for the thing. I'm gonna do so. This I'm gonna do a attach rest of body. Basically, these are limbs that we're not going to need. No, we're not going to need to get stats on or anything. So let's try that. Let's try this real quick. Game object, list of leftover limbs. Clavicle does have a left and right. Let's debug right here. Actually, let's make that public. Let's make this temporarily public right here. And let's see what that brings me. I say attach rest of the body. Let's rename this capital. Okay, will I have random heads and rest? Let's see, list of random limbs. So I have head V2, spine V2, clavicle L, and R. Let's do that again. Looks like it's only getting me V2s. What the fuck? Huh, interesting. It is random every time, but it's for all of them. Oh, that could be because my random system.random. Yeah, let's make that a private guy here, and let's new it just once on awake. Let's do it with the units. That's a lot more randomness here. What am I looking for here? Yes, at V1, V2. Yeah, it looks it looked like it was random, but it really looked like there was like some sort of seed. That was always like the start of the seed was the same. So yeah, well, I guess no, it's all V1s. V2, V1, V1, V2. That's good. Cool. We're getting some randomness here. Done with the init. Okay, so now I have the rest of the stuff I need, and I'm just going to do the same thing I did. I should make this function more, yeah. Attach blah to blah. That way I can. I can just do it here. Because all I need is passing in this lim game object. Cool. Well. I'll fix that later, but for now I'm just gonna do a secondary. We don't even need to keep that list alive. Once I know that it works, we're good to go. Once that function's out of scope, that list is done. Yay! I forgot hips. That's pretty much it. Yeah, I forgot the hips. The hips don't lie. this. There can be a lot of cleanup here, and a lot of not only code cleanup but also optimization, and we'll do that after. I just want to see this work first. Cool. Let's do a full screen. How do I do full screen? Oh, here. Actually, no, I don't want it. I'm just going to do this. Full screen is only for the game, not for the scene. So here we go. We got this guy. And again. Yeah, there's some randomness there. I mean, there's only two types of parts, so how come it's always the same head? Give me the old head. Yeah, okay, that works. Yeah, I need to tweak out the, well, it pretty much works. I'm gonna push this. Push it to the Git. Cool. This is done. Status, yeah. Finished basic. And we're gonna push. Ta-da! Alright, I'm gonna take a little break.